Hello everyone and welcome to Sew Aldo. In today's video, I am going to show you all of the sewing projects I made last year, 2024. But before we get started, I want to thank you for clicking on this video. I appreciate you for being here. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you will join my little sewing community here on YouTube. And now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this was a store-bought dress and it has ruffle details, and yeah, I just love this dress. I love the color. I decided I'm going to take it in to fit me, and yeah, I really like it. And I'm going to rate this dress 8 out of 10. Second dress is a baggy shift dress. So it has a self-tie belt right here. It's really baggy and roomy. It's very comfortable. Yeah, this is not my favorite, to be honest, just because of the fabric. The fabric is like stretching. When I wash it, it shrinks. Fabric is very delicate. I put it in the wash and it's already, I don't know if you can see it, it's already fraying right here. I might fix this by turning it to a maxi skirt instead, just because I just don't like the way the dress is stretching down all the time. I don't understand the fabric, but I am going to remake this to 5 out of 10. Next dress is a redo dress. This was my dress from like, what, 15 years ago. I decided to update it by adding lace trim on the bottom. So it actually looked really nice and I really like it. And I will rate this dress 8 out of 10. A-line dress. It's in houndstooth print and it's very tiny. And I added some bias tape on the armholes and neckline. I also added it at the waistline. This has a very deep neckline, and I made a matching jacket. I fold in the hem because there was a bias tape right here, as you can see. And I don't know, I still haven't decided if I actually want that there or just fold in. I will rate this 7 out of 10. 7 because the jacket, when I wear it, it's really, the neckline is really up here. It's just uncomfortable. When I made this dress, I struggled a lot because originally I wanted it to have a cap sleeve. Ended up being a sleeveless dress, and I still really love it. I will rate this dress 9 out of 10. I really made this dress first before the pink one. And this was a vintage tablecloth that I turned to a cute dress. This is probably my most worn dress last summer. By the way, my sewing patterns are self-drafted. These are just very basic, okay? There's nothing special about the style. It's just a basic bodice with square neckline. That's it. And then the bottom is a half circle skirt that I also self-drafted. A lot of my dresses are the same shape just because I already figured out what shape works for me. If I try something different like this one here, I ended up not liking it. So I like to stay with what works for me, even though it kind of sometimes gets repetitive because they kind of look the same. But I try to make it like a variation. For example, instead of a square neckline, I'll turn it to like a U shape or a V-neck. I will rate this dress 10 out of 10. Beautiful dress. As you can see, it's the same bodice, a square neckline, but it has a different bottom. It has a tiered ruffle skirt. Yeah, it's really nice. And I decided to add this self-tie bow on the shoulder, but I don't know how to tie a proper bow. It looks ugly, so I put it there so I don't lose them. But sometimes I'll just wear it without the bows because the chunky bow, it's hurting my shoulders. I also worn this a lot last spring and summer. I'm rating this 8 out of 10. Okay, so the fabric was actually a curtain panel that I got from Home Goods. Really like the print. and I decided to turn it to a beautiful dress. But it's not really my favorite, to be honest. I mean, I love the print. I was just trying new style, so I added this wide band, and I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't look right when I put it on. I look like I'm like this. I don't know how to describe it. It made my torso short. It's already short, okay, but because of the wide band, I think it's called empire waist. It has ruffles on the bottom. It's just beautiful. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make this a little flattering. I'm not a fan of the neckline, to be honest, and the sleeves are a different story. I posted a tutorial of this dress and it looked different. The reason why is I changed the sleeves and I also removed the bias tape right here. It doesn't look right when I put it on. The focus is like right here. That made me uncomfortable, so I removed it. I also changed the sleeves. In the tutorial, it has petal sleeves, but I removed those just because I just don't like the way it looks when I wear it. It just made my arm look big just because of the shape. I tried petal sleeves twice already and I hate that. I hate it. I hate petal sleeves. That is, I'm done with petal sleeves. Anyway, this is the new sleeves and I also don't like it just because of this. It just kind of opened up like this, and when I wear it, I don't know how to explain. I'm just going to turn it to a sleeveless dress so I can actually wear it, because like right now I feel like this is so dressy and I want to be able to wear this like on a casual day, you know what I mean? So yeah, because it's just too dressy. I will rate this dress 7 out of 10 just because of so many faults that I mentioned. I made this like last week of December, so pretty much this was the last dress I made last year. I really like the shape of the neckline. I really like the fit. It's perfect, and I also added this lace detail. I don't normally do that because some people say it is old-fashioned, but I saw this dress from House of CB. It has that dainty trim along the neckline and I absolutely love it. I added spaghetti straps just to make it even more dainty because the inspiration dress has a very thin spaghetti straps. So I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to rate this dress. I will say 6 out of 10. The reason being is because the skirt, I feel like the skirt needed to be gathered instead of just like this. I am going to redo this dress one of these days when I get the chance. This one was a thrift flip. This was a floor length maxi dress. I hem it and then I used the fabric for the sleeves, so it was a very easy sewing project. I'm going to rate this 7 out of 10. The reason why is because of the fabric. It's polyester, and when I wore it that one time I was sweating. It was very hot. This was another thrift flip, so it used to have a high neckline and I edited it to be like this, so it is meant to be worn as a jumper dress or something underneath it because the neckline is so deep. Added this sash, which now I'm changing my mind about it. I think I'm going to replace it with something that is subtle and not as crazy as this one. I get lots of compliments whenever I wear this dress. I'm going to rate this dress 8 out of 10. Only skirt I made this year, or at least the one that I kept. So this one I am going to rate 10 out of 10 just because it fits perfect. I love it, and yeah, it's so nice and just beautiful skirt. I don't have any negative thing to say about it. 10 out of 10. Non-clothing stuff that I made. So the first one, pot holders. Just because I got bored and I decided, hey, I want to give it a go. So basically leftover fabrics. You recognize the fabrics? So it turned out so nice. My husband gave me his old Levi's and I decided I am going to transform them to a cute little bag. So this is the first one that I made just to test it out, and it turned out so cute. So this was my first bag project really. It has a removable strap. I decided to be a little bit more creative. I lined it with a pretty fabric, and it's a little thick because I also did some quilting on the front and the back. Also made a cute little pouch. So I will rate this one 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is my favorite. Looks so nice. I love it. So anyway, thanks so much for watching and I hope you are inspired. I will see you in the next one. Bye!